Board games make me bored. Okay, now that I've said the title of the video, I can begin. So, board games make me bored. I usually play at a friend's house or just chilling with the family, which for the record hasn't happened in like 5 years, but whenever I do play board games with someone, I become bored. You see, my brain is very energetic. For me to be entertained by something, it has to have constant action with crazy things and wacky colors flashing everywhere. Which is why I take LSD. But with board games, all you really do is just sit there and be like, so, got a property to sell? And now, as someone who hasn't played a board game in a very long time, I will now explain different board games. Jenga! Now, I know that Jenga isn't technically a real board game, but it's something that you play with your friends at a table in a house, in a neighborhood, on a street, in a world, in a universe. So I guess it counts. Monopoly is boring. I've only played it a few times, but every time I did, I was chomping at the bit to be done. I prefer Monopoly Junior because, well, I actually won that one. Another thing I have to mention, and another reason I don't like board games, is that games based on luck, I always suck at. My luck when it comes to games is very bad. I am more unlucky than a black cat under a ladder with an umbrella on a Friday the 13th in the state of Florida. Candyland! I like Candyland. Why? Because it's very easy to cheat at. If you couldn't tell, I'm a very sore loser. Also, I like candy. Sorry! I honestly am not quite sure how to play this game, but all I do know is that I like the sound when you press that bubble thing in the middle. What do you mean? It's fun. Card games! Now, I've never really been invited to play card games ever, but I'm sure that if I was, then it'd be a grand time. Chess. I do, in fact, own a chessboard, and I do not know absolutely anything about how to play. I do remember that I was watching a tournament thing before about chess, where this 18-year-old was playing against a 70-year-old, and I swear these two almost got in a physical WWE slam down. Now, that is all of the board games. Now, those are all of the board games that I can currently think of, and now, just like in my video about video games, I will be demonstrating how to play a board game. I'm going to choose Jenga because that's the only one I know how to play. So I was trying to find like a disguise to wear so like you couldn't tell like what I look like. And this is the only thing that I ended up finding. I am not a horse. I'm a giraffe. Anyway, we have the game Jenga right here. If I haven't mentioned it yet, I cannot see it through this. So first you just, there's a hair in my mouth. Okay. So you're just gonna wanna set your Jenga pieces up. This is gonna take me a minute, isn't it? I can't actually see what I'm doing, so we're just making it pretty more difficult. Okay, that's enough. So, you pick your blocks like so. Yeah. There you go. Now, I don't actually have anyone else to play this with, so we're just gonna continue like so. I don't think I made this thing tall enough to do this correctly. No! I actually prefer to make really tall structures because why not? I am sweating like crazy right now. You can also make like a wall. I feel like I'm a kid again. I feel like I don't have to worry about my physics test or anything. Pretend this is a car.